Hello and welcome, everyone. We're live with this week's episode of The New Batch. There was a countdown and a tweet and everything, so we're gonna go around, we're gonna say who we are and who we're playing. I'll start with myself because I'm already talking. That's just convenient. Hi, I'm Lindy and I'll be playing Glass Cannon, the Warforged War Wizard. That's a tongue twister. Try to say that 5 times fast. Who's just, wanting to learn about themselves and the world. And their creator. Purpose. Life's purpose. Someone whose goals might be slightly less, vague, might be a shiny pilot. How are you today?
Full of vague goals now, just because.
Well,
No, I'm doing okay. Slight headache, tired from work, but I'm here. I'm excited to play. Hopefully, we'll make it to Bazazan. Did I say that right? And looking forward to how things go for the evening. So, thanks everybody.
thank you. As someone who's always looking forward to the evening, that would be Snaggletooth Blastcap, D20 coup de grace. How are you?
Yes, that is me. I will be playing Snaggletooth. He's a goblin monk, and well, shoot, I just I am very excited to drive the Carmichael into Bazozan and make sure everyone knows we're the greatest heroes to ever was.
Someone who hates that plan is Nuggetosaurus. Nuggetosaurus, how are you today?
I'm great. That's the worst plan I've ever heard in my entire life, and it's going to go very, very badly for us.
Probably.
I'm Nuggetosaurus, more than likely, yes. I'm Nuggetosaurus. I'm playing Sully Rupt, the human bard, who is kind of eager to get to Bazazan. This is excited a little bit, minutely, as excited as Sully can be. So it should be interesting. Hopefully, we'll see.
We'll see. Apparently, Sully has friends that aren't us. That's a shocker. Maybe, but this theory can only be confirmed once we get to Bazazan. So I will pass it over to our dungeon master for this night. Deception check. How are you?
Oh, hi. I've got a slight headache and I'm tired from just being tired. So I'm right there with Sunny. And, so we're just going to struggle through a fun-filled session of more travel. This has been, 5 weeks now of travel we've been doing? You guys have been traveling longer than the characters have at this point, getting to Bazuzan. But we should be there this evening. Last week, we left the Emerald Loot Caravan. We found out that the rivals, A.O. Jabe's group, that are much better adventurers than our own group. They know how to set up camp. They have a hierarchy of needs and expectations. They have an actual leader who wants to lead and relishes that particular job. Have members of a group that actually follow and listen to commands and do what they're supposed to without complaining. Wow.
Glass
That's the
Cannon
dream.
listens and follows commands without complaining.
That's true.
And also, expectations from a group just leads to disappointment. So we're one step ahead of them.
It really does. It really does. But we're going to be picking back up right away with our group. Last week, they ended the session finding their next camp after a run-in with a little bit of more adventure on the road. And this time, the night goes by without any problem. Morning arrives. It's very early in the morning when Sully and Glass Cannon are awoken by the rival group already packing up camp. Sully and Glass Cannon crashed around their fire last night, well away from the Carmichael 5000, which was about an hour behind them by the time they got on the road. They made up some time, but only so much. So you both are awoken by the other group trying to be quiet while they pack up camp, but an orc woman who is like 10 feet tall it's very hard for her to be quiet, and Dermot is very loud in his his armor, and they're trying, and Irving is sitting there eating breakfast staring at you, Sully, with like daggers.
I don't acknowledge his existence.
All right, I know. So what do you guys do this morning as the camp's being broken down around you?
I just throw a bag of rice at him, be quiet, I'm trying to sleep.
Okay, so a bag of rice flies for the Carmichael 5000 and lands. Give me a roll. How close does this get
Let's
to
see.
Dermot?
Let's see here.
I want to see. Do you pop him upside the head with a bag of rice?
Well,
You know,
hold on. Oh, I'm getting to the.
this could have ramifications going forward. It really can.
Why am I? There we go. Just what type of? I guess I'll just do that.
Oh God.
I feel like a pistol and throwing are two different skills.
Oops.
Yes, but he is a monk, and monks are skilled at throwing things,
That
and so
is
I'm
fair.
gonna give you that.
Oh no.
Even if I gave you disadvantage for being half asleep and lying in a wagon,
Oops.
it's still a solid shot. You just
Okay. I don't use any of my abilities to add more damage or anything. Yeah.
Are you sure? Fury the Small, a couple
No,
things.
nah.
No, are you sure? Okay.
Nah, I'm
Is a
good.
bag of rice-
I think I'm satisfied with the direct hit to the forehead.
Okay. Is a bag of rice your Kinsai weapon today? Is that what you're going? Okay. So
Well,
Sully,
I'm just saying when it hits, it bursts and then like goes everywhere.
you and Glass
but-
Cannon hear just a clang, and then you just hear like a shower of it
His-
sounds almost like
His
rain.
helmet like breaks the bag of rice.
And you just hear Dermot going, sorry. And clank, 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 sorry, clank, 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 clank. So that's what's happened now. What is Sully and Glass Cannon doing?
Go pick up the bag of rice.
It is a broken bag of rice. Now the rice is all over the ground.
I cast mending.
Okay. After a minute, it is a fully repaired bag of rice with no
Oh,
rice
good.
in it, as
But
the
now the
rice is all
bag-
over the ground.
Can hold more rice in the future.
Okay, that's fair. That's
Yes.
kind of you. It's nice that you fixed the bag.
Yeah.
Sully, what about you? Glass Cannon has just fixed a rice bag.
Sully will, I get, because we have our Glass and I have our own tent, right? So Sully
Yes.
will get
You
up
have
and
your own
start-
tent. I don't sleep. I just stand out there like
yeah,
this.
I guess. Yeah. I'll start breaking down the tent then.
Okay, all right. So you're prepping, breaking down the tent. Sonny, it was late night last night when you got in. The other group was already asleep by the time you guys arrived in the Carmichael, bumping down the road on the hydraulics with the spinners, glinting off the dying fire. What do you think you're gonna wake up this morning?
I'm sure he'd hear the clanging and the noise and the commotion,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and he would just very tiredly roll out of bed. You know, like the person who hasn't woken up just quite yet, or you yourself, have you ever experienced that? You're just kind of slow motion, going through the paces. He's feeling it today. We've been on the road a while. Sonny is tired. He needs coffee. So grinder shall help.
Okay. The grinding noise starts going off. The other travelers begin leaving, so the noise of their simple wagon and horses pulling out, it starts making road noises, copious road noises. And then Grinder just starts grinding the coffee.
It's not quiet.
Snaggle. Do you throw rice at Grinder too?
I just get up.
Okay. You
Okay.
wake up.
Glass would have been upset if you threw a bag of rice at the baby.
Yes, that's what I was hoping for. The sun hasn't risen yet. It is still, that deep blue of early morning when you start dragging out of the Carmichael, the cover of the Carmichael.
Can't even see its full glory at this time. What's the point?
No. Not even the embers of fire reflecting off the high gloss finish of the Carmichael 5000 and the extra facets of the spinners as they sit dormant on the wheels.
Many
Really-
facets.
It really is a dull moment for the Carmichael 5000. This is not its time to shine. Or maybe it's its time to
Right.
get back on the road. What do you guys do?
I take the first cup of coffee.
Okay.
As soon as I break up the tent, I'm on macchiato and I am following our companions.
Sorry, every time you say that, I think you're on a cup of coffee, but okay.
Really,
A
really is.
horse.
Like
My
there's
war
a momentary
horse.
flash. She's on a cup of coffee. Oh wait, no, she's good.
And I want to have you notice they are no longer rivals. They are companions.
That's what I said.
Mhm.
You guys, I know that's what I'm saying. They are no longer
Yeah.
the rivals.
Mhm.
They are Sully's companions.
Not Sully's.
Oh, nope.
Ours as a
Yeah.
group.
I don't know. I don't know.
They like glass.
Okay. So
They keep waking me up. I don't like them.
Snags, Sonny, you guys are having your coffee, and
Yeah,
you
Sonny.
see Sully riding off on macchiato with Glass right behind her.
Yeah, Glass is picking up grains of rice into the repaired bag until Sully is ready to leave.
Sonny's dragging ass. He's sipping his coffee, slowly moving around, doing the things, hooking Grinder up to the vehicle.
Okay, Glass, give me a D500. I want to see how much. There are
Oh,
500
yes.
grains of rice in that bag. How many do you find before you have to leave?
371.
You know, that's over a half a bag of rice
It's
you
over
saved.
half a bag of rice, yeah.
You know, you might have actually saved, that's a meal, maybe, for
Yeah,
one of you. Well, not you, but for maybe Sully.
yeah.
So, all right.
Like 3 out of
Congratulations.
5 of us have to eat, and also
that-
now the rice bag can feel fulfilled again.
Okay.
There's rice in it again.
It has its purpose again.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
Fulfilling its purpose.
Everyone needs their purpose.
Everyone wants to fulfill their purpose.
So true, except for Snags.
What
I feel like
purpose do I
Snag's
have?
purpose is chaos.
I don't know. You have to decide your own purpose, Snags.
You do?
Yeah.
Yes,
sorry.
might disagree, but
Hold on. Nah, I'll find someone to decide that purpose for me.
Oh, well, wearing a vestige of diversions, that's quite possible. It will happen that way. So, okay. So, you guys are back on the road, right?
yeah.
All right, great. So you travel. The Carmichael 5000 is probably not that far behind the group this time. You guys are, it's not that hard just to hitch up some horses and get going. All right, so it's basically one big traveling group now, right?
Yeah.
Posse.
Yeah,
You know.
Posse. Not quite a wagon.
We try to catch up to him.
Okay. All right.
So
well, I
you
don't-
go like full speed with the wagon, the Carmichael.
Yeah.
the spinners are extra spinnery.
Well, actually, yes, of course, because we have to make it to the city first.
Well, when we get to this, oh no, okay, never mind.
Well, we have one more day, right? Which just means you have to leave
There
first
is one
tomorrow.
more day.
Oh,
Yes.
there's one more day. Okay, well then, the race hasn't begun
I'm also
yet.
wondering if we could feed the horses coffee. Is that a thing? Can you feed horses coffee beans?
You can
Yes.
certainly try.
That'll be later. We'll maybe if we pit stop, we'll try giving them some coffee.
That's probably bad. Yes,
It's fine.
it'll be fine.
Hey,
Okay.
adventurers are allowed to make mistakes. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's-
but we're not adventurers. We're heroes. We can't make mistakes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm. Mhm. Sure.
Okay. So you're riding along in one big group now. There's 10 of you plus, Daryl,
Yes.
and your horses and Grinder and
Mhm.
and all the other things that are being. Oh, and let's not forget about the book-shaped mimic that is
Yeah.
growing. That
At
is
this
now
point,
a tome.
my familiar is probably chilling with Torblexor. So.
True. I believe your familiar is chilling with Turblexer right now, so
Yep.
that's very interesting. All right. So are you guys chatting with the other groups? I mean, Dermot, is looking like he wants to have conversations. Maggie is always happy to slow down and talk.
Glass is
Go on.
always willing to partake in conversation.
Okay.
I would say with Suddy, I mean, he'd want to talk eventually too if we get to that point. He doesn't hate the other group.
Okay. Well, AO
Yeah,
seems.
I'll go talk to Dermot too.
If you look, you're driving the wagon, so
Yeah,
okay.
I mean,
We'll look right next to him.
yeah. What up?
Hey,
Okay.
how you doing?
Hey, hi. Sorry about this morning. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's good that you apologize. Thank you.
That was a pretty good throw. I didn't even see you over there in that there wagon.
Oh well, what?
I didn't see you.
How did you not see me in that wagon?
Because you're small like me and you were laying down in the back of it?
But you saw the wagon.
Well, of course.
Okay.
You can't not see the Carmichael 5000. It's
All
such a glorious piece of road travel equipment.
Alright.
I mean, it's literally a
Wow.
traveling palace. I mean,
Well, it's understandable that you couldn't see me because of the tinted windows.
what? You have stained glass windows? I don't even see any windows.
You didn't see the window tint?
You're
I-
killing me, man.
I don't see any windows there at all. There are.
That's
Did
because they're perfectly clear.
Did you
It's called negative tint.
did you fall and hit your head? I mean,
Yes.
he's
Several
sober and it's like he's
Several
like I should
times.
probably fix that. Look, when we stop for tonight, I'll take a look and see if I can help because you need help. It seems.
As my dad often said when teaching me math, honey, we can't afford the kind of help you need.
But maybe Dermot can help. Maybe. Or maybe he'll pull an Alistair and just think you're better off the way you are. All right. So, Sonny, is there anyone you want to talk to? Or are you just hanging out, chatting with him?
He'd probably actually want to talk to. Let's see, wasn't the guy in the group here the one that we talked to about the upgrades to the Carmichael? The best.
Oh, the ballista.
The ballista, yeah.
Oh, right.
Could he hash out some more with him about that? Just that he can finalize some more plans for when we get into town, so we can start working on it.
Okay. I was
And
under the
you can
impression
like
you guys
kind of
had-
like chew the fat, unless you consider that it's already a done deal.
Oh no, I figured that was a done deal. He gave
Okay.
you all. You
Okay,
guys
I was
sketched
just
it all
making
out.
sure we're
and-
good then. Okay.
Yeah, no, you guys had that down.
Okay, we're
Um,
good. Then Sonny would just ask, "Hey, do you think we could feed caffeine to horses? Can they have coffee?"
Anyone know if you could feed coffee to a horse?
Wait,
Yeah, anyone know if we can
I'm-
feed coffee to a horse? I'm new to
I'm
this
not
whole
exactly versed in that sort of animal husbandry, but
thing. Anybody in your group got that knowledge?
I imagine the amount of caffeine you would need to affect a horse would be quite a large amount.
Sonny looks to Grinder in his smaller, compact size. Oh,
why
like
would
a
you
lot.
want to give caffeine to the horse?
Oh, Snaggle mentioned something about wanting to win races or be faster or something. So I just thought, maybe it'd work. I feel usually a little bit of a pep, but this trip's wearing me down right now, man. I can't get enough of this stuff. It's another cup of coffee.
I feel like even though I don't have experience in this particular venue of academia, I think that in feeding your horse large amounts of caffeine in order to win a simple race would probably be detrimental to the horses themselves and
Yeah.
could probably shorten their lifespan or perhaps even yours.
Yeah, you're probably right. Probably shouldn't drink him so much, huh?
Well, I mean, you have the cognitive ability to make those choices yourself, and you understand, hopefully, about the give or take nature of repercussions for actions.
Oh, most
Whereas
definitely.
Your horses, on the other hand, however noble the steeds they might be, aren't actually able to comprehend the things that you're giving them, and through the trust that you've created with these poor animals, you would be taking advantage of that to inject them or to fill them with this caffeine, thereby making you a horrible person, probably.
Okay, so no coffee beans for the horses. Got it. I can do that.
That's not even to touch on the fact that you may not even understand exactly how they are digested, that the particular body might need to ingest the particular types of caffeine, especially in a bean form. Many animals don't digest that sort of thing.
Hmm.
So,
Okay, so no liquid caffeine would probably be good either, right? No coffee.
look, my friend, let's just
Don't
table the
caffeinate
entire idea of caffeine in the horses, all right? How about they just allow the horses to survive on their own?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm indifferent.
I mean, you are feeding them oats and whatnot, correct?
Oats and whatever they can scavenge out here, I think.
He looks around at the barren wasteland where the only thing you could see are these 30-foot barbs sticking up
Yeah.
out of it.
Oats and hay, oats and hay.
Oats and
Wait.
hay.
Oats.
Wait, we have to feed the horses?
Yeah, we got the bag.
You just see Galcerian shake his head. It's like, I'm so glad you're at least a level head in that wagon, that garish horror machine.
I agree.
I mean, is he paying you for the work that you're doing on that thing?
Not yet, but I'd like to think I'm incurring favors,
He-
and he can
he-
return the favor to me sometime.
He's getting a lot of friendship.
Okay, yes.
How
a
much
lot.
does your friendship cost?
Cost.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we are back to that question.
Session 1 of the last campaign on Tuesdays, right there. How much
Yep,
does your
right
friendship
there.
cost? Oh God, Magnus.
It's a valid question, honestly.
I mean, it really is. Well,
Yep.
have you had a chance to go over the schematics that I sketched out for your ballistae?
Oh, yeah. I think we should be able to make that probably in 3 or 4 days hard work, I would think. Maybe sooner, maybe less.
I imagine if you prepare properly and with your skill, obvious skill, and with woodworking, it should not be a problem at all.
Hardest part, I think, is going to be reconstructing part of the back end of that to support the extra weight. And he just starts going into techno babble and blah, blah, blah about all of it.
He leans kind of out of his wagon towards you, goes, does the goblin know how much you're going to have to take apart on the Carmichael to put that in?
Not yet, but he'll find out soon enough.
Oh, please let me know when you're going to tell him. I want to see that.
Okay.
Wonderful. And you guys talk on about, the vertices of particular attachments and
Sonny's
tensile
gonna,
strength of wood and whatnot.
and if the conversation goes kind of dead there, Sonny's going to ask him how his group is at adventuring, because your group is so different
Tell
from
me about
ours.
your adventures.
We just follow the lead of Ao. I mean, she seems to have some wealth of knowledge and experience in her own right, which she doesn't talk too much about, but she points us in the right direction, and we're all eager and interested to learn, because a strong leader means that the group as a whole has a direction and a focus, and it allows us to just worry about the things that are most important at the time, instead of... He looks at the spinning rims on the Carmichael. Instead of investing energies into things that may not be beneficial to the group as a whole.
So good leadership, good guidance gets you somewhere. Interesting.
Yes, I mean, we all have our strengths. I'm more of a thinker and
Do you guys not want more like communal leadership though? I mean, that's kind of what we got going on here. It's like,
Yes, I've seen that. And while I am bereft at the fact that your communal leadership beat us in the Emerald Grotto, I feel like a strong leader really does help focus us. I mean, I'm sure sleeping under a wagon is fun. But
through the power of friendship, anything is possible. Sonny just like shit-eating.
He is speechless for a moment. He's sitting there like this drow man, long hair, looks like he's probably 300 years old, probably. And he just looks at you, and he's just like, I really hope you can keep that optimistic attitude as the days go by. Bazzoxan is quite a dangerous place.
I think
the
we'll be
betrayers
okay.
rise, constant raids of demons from that location, and you're planning on perhaps venturing in?
Well, I mean, sure.
Right, well, they pay well for protection of the city. That's why we're going to get some more experience while we're there. That's the main thought.
Mercenary work, like protection work, security work.
Well, there was a call out for they're a little short-handed. The city has been under consistent threats by the Betrayer's Rise and the things that escaped there. So we just felt like we should go by and lend a hand,
Yeah.
Jorhas for one, Jorhas for all, that kind of thing,
Very admirable.
Yeah. It's what we want to do. And Ao thinks it's the best way to get our name out there.
Oh.
No.
Reputation.
Yes. I mean, you won the Festival of the Mayor. That's reputation is enough. That should be worth a few extra gold on any contract by itself. I'm sure word of your victory has traveled as far as the capital by now.
You think?
Of course. It's a big. You don't know how big this. Okay, you are new in the area. I understand. It's a pretty big deal, Sonny.
If you say so, I guess we'll just have to see. And now Sonny's thinking of running into like strangers and people going, "I know you," and he's like, "Okay." The thoughts are going through his head.
All right, so you guys just small talk. Snags, are you doing anything except just roaming down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice,
and plotting my victory tomorrow.
Your victory?
Yes.
How grand?
I will be the first to Bazazan.
All right. It might be difficult to win that particular race, but good luck.
They don't even know they're in a race, so I'll probably win.
Yes, but you sleep in late. That could be a problem.
Oh, well, that is a good point.
Yes.
I will,
contemplate that particular.
I'll roll a wisdom save to,
or a Constitution save to stay awake all night and see how you do.
Set an alarm clock.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. It's more irresponsible to stay up all night. Yes, I'll do that.
Yes, because exhaustion will give you disadvantage on ability checks, in which you will need to stay ahead of the other group. Perfect.
Yes, I will do that.
Well planned, my friend. Well planned. Sully, what about you? You're riding at the head of this group on your Warhorse Macchiato. GC is keeping pace next to you.
Yeah.
You hear conversations going between the carts as they ride down the road behind you.
Sully is... Glass Cannon's pretty familiar with Sully and how she is. So Glass Cannon would be able to tell that Sully is both nervous and excited at the same time as they grow closer to Bazazan. And she, occasionally she'll, nudge Macchiato to go faster and then remember that Glass Cannon is walking alongside her. So she'll, slow down so they can keep up kind of thing. But she seems to be itching to get to where they're going.
So it's like a yo-yo thing. You start pulling ahead and then slowing down.
I go out and then I'm like, oh shit, and then I back up and then I go, it's she's yo-yoing all day.
Perfect. What about you, Glass Cannon? You're being yo-yoed.
I maintain a steady pace.
Okay.
And we'll converse if anyone wants to converse with us.
Okay. All right. Well, I do have one thing for you.
Oh boy.
Both of you, give me perception checks since you're at the head of the caravan.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Sorry,
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You and me.
A perception check.
Perception.
From Glass Cannon and Sully.
Yeah. Get my sheet. There we go. Oop.
Okay. Both of you hit the DC, which was 15.
Woo.
Off in the distance as you're riding. At one of the moments where Sully is slowing down, kind of looking over her shoulder, at Glass Cannon. Glass Cannon's looking ahead, and you see in the distance a cloud of dust. Looks like it's being kicked up. You imagine it could be, I don't know, someone coming towards you. It seems to be getting closer. Maybe a little ways out still, but it looks like horses, a large group of them moving quickly. Oh. Both of you see this.
Sully, do you see that?
Yeah, I do. We should, how far ahead of the others are we? Not far, right?
Probably 100 meters,
feet?
maybe.
Meters? Okay.
Meters. You're, I mean, wait, 100 feet. 100 feet is probably better.
Yeah.
Okay. Sully will pull Macchiato to a stop. Hold up, Glass. We should probably tell the others that something's coming. And she'll twist around in Macchiato and be like, "Hey guys, something's coming."
You see AO stand up in the on the front of the wagon, looking forward, and you see her reining in quickly. Snags, what do you do?
What is it?
It's still going.
Sully doesn't answer.
It is unknown at this point in time.
Well, I speed up to catch up to Sully there. Yeah.
She was only 100 feet ahead of you.
Wow. Yeah.
And stopped.
Well, that I apply the handbrake, and then slide in.
You do a slide. I don't know how that
Tokyo
works with horses, but I'm sure it's glorious.
Those
Roll
poor
for broken
horses.
legs on the horses. Let's see how.
No!
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna
This
do
is
that.
gonna happen. Yep.
No, those horses will survive. I don't know about the Carmichael 5000. Those horses will survive. Ao pulls up on the other side of you, and she's like, "Does that look like a group coming towards us quickly?
Perhaps.
Kind of.
My eyes
Yes.
aren't as good as they used to be.
Horses.
In the middle of the
Something.
day.
Horses, moorbounders, something.
Okay, well, it's not. People aren't known for banditry on the road here, this close to Bazuzan, but we haven't seen an Aurora watch in a while, so I guess just be ready.
I mean, if the city's on high alert because of shit going on with the temple, they might, preemptively send people out to,
Oh, I didn't think of it that way. Good thinking. You are a natural leader. Neat. Okay, Maggie, just in case, get your stuff ready. Irving, hide or something, whatever it is you do to start, and we're gonna get ready just in case.
So when do we start firing?
We don't.
What?
Wow, he listens to you.
Occasionally. Be ready to fire, but don't fire. yet.
Ah!
They could be allies or in need of help.
Exactly.
But I will be ready. And you see like the eyes go teal. Like halfway between the blue and the yellow.
Yeah.
It's like greenish, yeah.
The sound of 10 to 20 horses galloping start, that it's a very loud noise coming. You see the dust coming over the horizon, and then you start seeing figures coming. And in a few minutes, you see a group of 10 riders begin circling your wagons. It looks to be humanoids. They're humans? Maybe? From this, they're covered, they have masks on, but they are humanoid in shape. And there is one larger man or larger being on a black horse who kind of pulls out of the circle and rides up within 20 feet or so of you, Sully, on your war horse, and kind of like looks at you as the others are circling and whooping and hollering as they ride around. What do you do?
Can we help you?
You see him look over, pulls down his mask. You see it's a normal human,
Yes,
kind of
of course.
grizzled, sand, like he's got that like old cowboy kind of tan where he's been out in the sun a lot. Eyes are real squinty. Yeah, beard's been kind of growing for a couple days. Clothes are dirty. It's like, we're Kryn tax collectors. Yeah, you gotta pay the toll for the road. All right. Yeah, just 25 gold a person. Just go ahead and pay up. We wouldn't want to have any trouble.
Steep toll.
Yeah.
Glass doesn't say that, but damn. That's
Hey, it's
Sully.
road and infrastructure tax,
Oh, yeah.
So just
is it?
go ahead and cough it on up, all of you guys. Even
Yeah,
that.
I don't think so.
Oh well.
I'm a hero. I don't pay taxes.
I'm a hero.
I bet you are. What about you guys there? You guys willing to take the chance that
I'll
blood
pay.
price is
I'll
too
pay.
high?
Shut up, Sonny.
Oh, there's a smart one right there. What about you? And Ao's like, there ain't no tax out here. All right, so we have a problem, boys. Hey, we have a problem here.
Yeah,
These
you're
guys
right. We
don't
do have
want
a
to pay their
problem.
tax.
As I'm talking, I'm going to. I
Yellow.
would like to sneakily
Uh-huh.
cast suggestion and be like, as I'm talking,
Mhm.
yeah, I don't think you really want to charge the heroes of the Festival of Merit for, this supposed tax that you've
Okay.
got going here. That could look real bad for you and your buddies.
Can I get a sleight of
Yeah.
hand?
Mm-hmm.
And then tell me what your DC is.
Uh, Sleight of hand.
Actually, suggestion's just verbal, so no sleight of hand at all.
Yeah, suggestions
You're
great
just
in
you're
that
just
way.
talking.
Oh,
Okay.
well,
yeah.
I rolled a 23, so.
Okay, so there's
It's a smooth delivery. You're just
it's
like
a very smooth delivery.
And my DC is 15.
You see him shake his head a little bit. It's like, boys, they're trying to get in my mind. Loosen the purse strings up, boys. Get them. He rolled a 17.
I don't think they know if I cast it.
Yeah, that's the
Hold on,
beauty of
let me-
suggestion is that you don't know.
Hold on, let me read it real quick.
Sure. Okay.
That's the one spell. That's why I always pick suggestion.
Okay. Well,
because
he's
all
going to say
others-
the same thing anyway about
Yeah.
loosen the purse strings, get them.
It's like, we don't care if
So.
you're the festival heroes. Yeah.
Just
but
means I know you got money now.
That was a poor decision. Red.
I mean,
Not red.
how
No,
did-
yellow. Yellow. Yeah.
It's obvious we had money when we came up there. I mean,
With the
come on.
Carmichael
Like
5,000.
5,000. I mean.
I mean,
All right,
Yeah.
so you've got 10 mounted riders, 10
Mhm.
bandits circling the group, and 10 of you. Look at that.
Didn't say
crazy
whether or not
odds.
they know.
One per person. It's perfect.
All right, I'm going to let you guys were ready because you saw them coming.
Yeah.
You weren't surprised. So I'm going to give you all the first round because you guys
Oh.
were not ready to fight. So
Oh.
you guys, there are 10 of them. We're going to theater the mind because it's too busy of a
Yeah.
map to do. So, all right. Which one of you wants to go first? Your group is first. We're not going to roll initiative. I don't think this is going to take very long, to be honest with you. So,
Glass will go
Well,
first.
okay,
Well, Glass or
Glass-
Snaggle. One of us is trigger happy. I'll go first. Okay.
okay.
Um,
Sliver.
No, because you
No?
know, no, we gotta. These
No?
people, they lied about the laws, and that just seems
Oh,
really
that's just wrong.
like that's
yeah.
it's worse than just bandits, because bandits are at least honest about just wanting to take your money. These people said they were tax collectors, and that's deceptive.
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
it's
She's on the
gonna
war
be
path now.
just the head tilt, because Mind Spike has no verbal component, so it's just the same tilt as the Mind Sliver, but like a bit more flare of the eyes, and then a point, and yeah, they need to make a Wisdom saving throw. I think I have it on my sheet now.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. Okay, what's your DC?
My DC is 15.
They fail.
Oh, beautiful. They're gonna take 3d8 psychic damage.
Oh shit.
They're gonna take 12 psychic damage.
Their head explodes.
Oh god. Okay. Because I
You
know
see
also
when the guy's
leader?
running, he's turning towards the group. You target. You see the eyes go red and just.
That was the leader?
missed. No, that wasn't the
they're
leader.
Just the one probably
Okay.
closest to Sully. That's not the leader.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
And the leader, like a spray of
And I
blood
just,
and
like,
gray
look
matter
and
hits the
just-
leader side of the leader's face.
And then
So Sully's gonna like let out like just like a really cold laugh, just a single laugh, and be like,
oh, especially since I just
Yeah.
prefaced it with that was a poor decision.
I know. And
yeah,
then, boom, just head
Yeah, and then-
explode. Yeah.
yeah, and Sully's just like, yeah, you really fucked up.
All right. So that horse rides off. The body falls down. Snaggletooth, your turn.
well, these poor guys, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I guess what I'm gonna have to do is jump on one of their backs and as they run by.
Okay. Acrobatics check.
Yeah, all right.
You know what? Yeah, that's
Uh-oh.
fine. That's fine.
Wait, I wasn't up all night tonight. All right,
No.
we're good.
No,
Okay.
you're fine. You're fine.
All right. So yes,
Tomorrow.
hop on the yes tomorrow.
So you
Hop
run
on
off the side.
back.
You run off the side. Like you run up one of the backs of the horses and jump off its head and onto the back of this other
Yeah.
horses that's going by as he's turning to start attacking.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Then I'm gonna punch him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Punch him.
Punch.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's barely
Small fury.
conscious.
Small Fury.
Oh,
Small.
Oh, Fury of the Small. Yeah.
Fury of the Small. Yes.
Okay.
For an extra 2 damage.
Oh, well, then he's dead.
All
right.
God.
You just
Yeah.
you
This is a
punch him
terrible
and
first
literally
round for
just
these
like
bandits.
cave in his skull as you land on the horse, and
well-
this guy just falls down, and you're on the back of this horse now.
I tried to warn you, and then I'm gonna jump to the next horse and do the same thing.
Okay. Another athletic. Again, another acrobatics.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
and not nearly as good because there's a lot of gore on this horse, but you still
It's
make
slippery
it.
now.
You still
Oh,
make it.
good.
This guy pulled up because he was freaking out that you just caved in this guy's head.
Oh,
Let's see.
I don't know if that's a hit.
Need to check. Let's see. His armor class is that, and you hit him.
Mhm.
He's hurt.
I say, "Wow, you're hardy," and I pull out my greatsword. And
How do you pull out your greatsword? You can't use it in fury. You can't
Why?
use it with
Blows.
it's a Kinsai weapon.
flurry of blows are only punches.
They're unarmed attacks. Yeah. I'm pretty sure, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flurry of blows.
Only. Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
flurry of
okay.
blows. So when you
I thought a Kinsai weapon could be combined with
No,
that.
you could attack with the greatsword and then punch twice. That's why I always, when I did mine, I threw in like kicks and knees and stuff because it felt weird that you're swinging a big weapon and then you're gonna punch somebody twice.
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, I don't understand what the difference between punching twice and then swinging with greatsword is. Then
because your first attack was your main attack, and
Unless you
that's the one.
flurry of
Normal.
blows. First.
Unless you
Like,
flurry of blows first, and now you're attacking with the greatsword. Is that what you're doing?
yeah, if that's the way that works out, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean,
Look, I mean, you.
that was my plan. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know your plan until you threw that in at the end here.
All right. Well, here we go.
Yeah.
Greatsword
Okay.
time.
All right. Well,
Wait, I already attacked with it.
yeah.
You already
20.
attacked. Yes, you already attacked
Yeah.
with it, and you cleaved him in twain.
Yes.
All right.
And
You
now
crushed-
my turn is over.
you punched his ribs, broke them, and then stabbed the greatsword through the concave side of his ribs and just stabbed them. That's 3 down.
Yes, Becky.
I suggest people run.
So flurry of blows, it has to be after you take an attack action on your turn.
Mm-hmm. That's okay.
But again, rule.
But you know
cool.
what? Really cool. This was fun.
Yeah.
Just warn me next time that you're going to be using the greatsword at the end. Look, I have to pretend I'm trying to follow the rules, okay?
I'm not.
I know you're not. I'm the DM. I have to
Snaggletooth
try.
has to be bound by some semblance of
Exactly.
something.
Rules.
I mean, we can't all have like arm wrestling rocket gloves, okay? We can't all have those. All right. Sully, I guess, or Sunny. Who would like to go next? Carnage.
Sonny, do
Bandit
you wanna go?
Carnage.
Already 3 dead.
Yeah, Sonny.
And 2 people
well,
have gone.
well, seeing the fact that the table's turned and
Oh,
The
the
turns
turns
have
everybody's
tabled.
the turns have tabled, and that we're not giving them money. Sonny's like, okay, well, I guess
Giving
we're
them
fighting
names.
now.
Putting his purse back
Yeah,
down
putting
his
his purse
belt.
back. So he's gonna reach out his hand and use his firebolt spell for the first time.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
And he will try and firebolt one.
Okay,
If he could even.
I have a
hit.
question. How does Sunny, like artificers use like mechanics and technology to make the
To make
spell
those- okay.
effects. So how is Sunny causing a ball of fire, a small one, albeit a
Little.
bolt of fire, to like what are you doing?
Is it purely mechanical based or is it mechanical instigated?
I mean that's the thing. You don't have to throw a bomb or anything like that, but like
No, I was thinking something more along the lines of like he had like Zippo lighter's plant and wheel element.
okay.
He pulls out a mechanism that he has or that, and he just goes click like it's a snapping of the fingers. But
Perfect.
there's a spark that's ignited
Okay.
and it shoots out a bolt.
Nice. There you
So-
go.
That's what he does. But I can't even hit. He rolled an 8 to hit.
Oh, it's
He's
first
doing
time-
the finger gun thing, trying to aim shoot.
first time using it, and you had to put your purse back on your belt, and it wasn't quite solid.
He's hip shooting. He's
it was real
he's
done.
finger gunning while snapping.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he missed it.
You got to practice it more. That's all.
yeah, that's it. And then
Sully?
oh, it's
are you done?
Grinder's-
Anything else?
Grinder's got to attack.
Oh, Grinder does.
Yeah, Grinder's
Oh,
turn.
yeah.
So
Go Grinder.
sick him, Benji.
Go
I mean,
Grinder.
sick him, Grinder.
Okay.
So
What does Grinder do?
Grinder's gonna jump off of the back of the wagon and just go in to punch somebody.
Okay.
So he gets an 18 to hit.
Okay. What's his damage?
Just
let me read here.
running up to one of these riders and just socking him in the thigh. Just
One target I see hit dice is 1d8 plus 2. Let me roll that. D8, D8, D8. If I can read and roll it. 7 damage.
Okay, he's very hurt, and
Okay.
immediately looks like he's running away.
Been punched in the nuts by a grinding robot.
Oh.
Yep. Okay, so that one looks like it's running away. The
For
Keebler
now.
elf. Let's see what's he gonna do.
Oh yes, Kubler, cantrip, whatever, or mind sliver. I think
Kubler.
mind spike. He also likes that one.
He starts talking about he doesn't have any spells at all listed here.
I think they're on his D&D Beyond character sheet.
Okay.
Because it's easier to manage wizard spells on that. I ain't even
That
gonna
is
lie.
so true. Give me a moment. I thought I could bring it up in Roll20, but I guess not. My campaigns.
It's a race.
Mondays in Exandria. And he doesn't have it in...
He's not in the campaign.
Okay, so he's going to throw a firebolt. So I'm just going to roll a d20. I'm sure he
Sure.
has firebolt or something like that. He rolls a 17. It's a d10.
Maybe.
Maybe. He rolls a 4. He does a little damage. He hits one. The guy
Does
gets
he hit
full
the one
fire.
that's fleeing?
No, he just
Okay.
hits the one closest to him and just kind of throws a
That's
little...
fair.
And then talks about how he's really sorry he had to do that, but it's really not polite to rob people in the
Rob
middle of
people.
the road, and
Yeah.
tells Daryl that, take a note of this. We need to complain to someone somewhere. And then Ao and the rest of them get into
Sully?
theirs.
I-
Oh, sorry.
Do I
Oh,
get
I'm
to go?
sorry. I'm sorry. I thought you had your turn. My bad.
Oh, I haven't gone
Somebody's
yet.
turn.
So I will start my turn by I turn to Sunny and I'm like, if you just aim a little bit higher next time, you'll be good. Bardically inspired.
Nice.
Oh.
nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, yes, you have a D6 now.
Sweet,
and then
thank you.
I'm gonna turn to the leader
Okay.
and
He's looking a little shocked right now.
yeah, I'm like, are you sure you don't want to rethink your plan of action here?
It looks like he's about ready to say something, but he's still a little he's a little in shock right now. So he's thinking of
Okay.
his words very, very carefully.
Okay. I will hold my action then to second level Dissonant Whispers him if he does anything other than run away.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
I mean, he
I'm
looks like he's
sorry.
drawing his weapon. I will say this: he is drawing his
yeah.
weapon.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
We don't
then
want him to run.
Yeah, then I'll just since it looks like he's drawing his weapon, I'll say that, and that will be my Dissonant Whispers. So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
Okay, new die this time. He fails.
He fails, so he will take 4d6
This
psychic
could be
damage.
painful for him.
Holy shit! I rolled 2 6s, a 5,
Oh
and
my
a 4
God.
for 21 psychic damage.
Holy mackerel.
Damn! You see one of his
I'm in a
eyes just
bad mood
like
today.
his eye just like kind of goes red from just
Bloodshot,
like
just a
mental,
vein pops.
mental, yeah. And as his nose blood starts running down his nose, and his hands shaking on the sword he's pulling out.
Is he still alive?
Oh, he's still alive.
Okay, so then since he failed his save, he has to immediately use his reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from me.
Okay, he turns his horse and just starts galloping off, and everybody else around sees it.
Yep, that's my turn. That's it.
But it's Maggie's turn.
Yeah, Maggie.
Let's see. Where are the stat blocks? Give me those stat blocks. Here we go. Do. All right, where's Maggie? Maggie pulls out her maul, which was underneath the wagon, puts it up on her shoulder, and she is going to take a swing at one. She just kind of steps over and swings like a baseball swing at one guy who's riding by. She rolls an 18 plus 7, which gives her 2d8. Where's my d8s? Where's my d8s? There you go. 2, and 4. Basically just caving in this guy's chest. He's not dead, but he's knocked off. She just bats him off his horse. He flies off. Horse goes a different direction. And then she turns and takes another swing. And misses the second one. So she took someone out real quick. That guy's done. Irving tosses a dagger because that he's he's one of those guys.
Mhm.
He misses completely because he's too busy staring at Sully.
Focus, bro.
Galceriad casts. Oh, this is beautiful. You see him kind of like making these weird hand movements, like freaking
Naruto.
Yeah, I was gonna say Naruto. They do the ding, 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 and he pushes his hand out there, and you see this rippling wave of magical something, just
Ooh.
like a 20-foot radius sphere on the running away bandit captain.
Yeah.
All right, it just goes, just this big sphere of something. And let's see, I'm gonna roll. There's another two other horses. We're running that direction, so we're gonna get 3 of them in that, and I'm gonna roll 3 DC 15. Okay, they all fail. And so they take. Oh God, they're dead.
Myriad. What did you do? The bandit
They're
captain
dead.
too?
Yeah, the bandit. Well, actually, you know what?
Nice.
I need to roll the damage for the bandit captain because it's
Mm.
10d6.
Well, either way, he doesn't have a horse anymore.
5,
Yeah.
11, 14.
You see 10d6?
Yeah, 14, 18, 19, 20. Okay, 20 on half the die. 25, 29, 31,
What did you cast?
33,
I need that spell.
37, 40 damage.
Oh.
And you just see what you see happen, because the other guys like and he this is where you might not like him so much, but you see the 3 horses and the 3 riders pulled into the center
Oh.
of this sphere,
Oh, is this gravity well?
and they just start crushing into a ball.
Oh.
And then when the ripple goes away, it's just a bloody mass of dead people and horses out about 50 feet
Nice.
away from you. And you hear him go,
Terrifying.
"Oh, I'm so sorry. That was a bit more than I meant to do. My apologies, Ao. I didn't mean to hurt the horses." There's only like one other guy really, and he's turned and riding away, and you see Ao pull out a harpoon.
Leave him alive!
And she's going to jump off and run and try and stab him in the back with
There's
her
gotta be
harpoon.
someone left alive to tell the story. Then they'll fear us.
she hits with the harpoon.
Trying to be a hero.
And
Feared or
4,
adored.
7, 8, 9. She spears this guy, okay,
Mhm.
and lifts him up off the horse with the harpoon. He's not dead,
Oh.
but she's got him on the spear, standing out there, looking back over you guys like, are they stupid?
Apparently. I tried to warn him.
Glass is like, noticing if threats have been eliminated. Goes back to Blue
Yeah.
Eyes and it just says,
I felt
it
like
would
I was very
indicate
nice.
yes.
Combat's over. You're surrounded by carnage
Are
and
there
horses
any
horses
horses
fleeing.
that
Ye-
aren't fleeing? Can I try to make a friend with one of the horses?
Okay,
I've
you can
gotten
attempt
horse
to.
experience now.
They're a
Here-
little freaked
here-
out because 3 horses just died, so it may be
Here,
it may be
horsey,
difficult.
horsey, horse. Here, horsey, here, horsey, horsey, horse. Here.
Okay.
Except it doesn't sound like that because it's glass. Here, horsey, horsey, horsey,
Horsey,
horsey.
horsey.
Here, horsey.
Oh, 19 animal handling. Yes, you actually get one to kind of calm down. It's really freaked out, but a calming robotic voice is what it needed for some reason at this point in time. And it
Everything
calms
will
down.
be fine.
And now the horse is a little bit draggled. It looks like it hasn't been fed very well.
Oh.
It needs some care, but you now have a horse.
Slaughtered bandits. Come. Kept a horse.
So Ao brings the one bandit over, like on top of her harpoon, and kind of tosses him down to the ground. He's bleeding out over the place, but he's not in danger of dying quite yet. He's like, I'm sorry. Just, 6 Knives told me to. I'm sorry. It's just to ask him. I don't. He's the
Yeah,
one
he's
that.
dead. So.
Oh God, what
He
am I
is
gonna
in that
do now?
meatball over there.
Oh God, Blah! He starts puking when he sees the mass of horse and human over there, and they were all humans. There were no drow or
gross.
any other groups. Yes, ooh, gross, says the human.
Yeah.
So, Irving looks over at you like, "What? Why are you an asshole? Why?"
I don't acknowledge him at all.
So like, I mean, I was like, what you guys think you were going to accomplish here? I mean, it was 10 on 10. I mean, like the wagon was bright enough that you could see it from like a couple miles away, sure. But anyone stupid enough to ride in one of those is either way too strong for their own good and isn't worried about it, or is an idiot and probably going to fight anyway. And in this case, both. All right, so what?
You're not wrong.
What was your boss's plan? Like, we're hungry. We just wanted food, money, help.
You did not ask for food.
Because money buys food, and Six Knives gives us some money, and that. I mean, he keeps most of it, but I mean.
Six Knives, the asshole up front.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to that meatball and start a.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
him.
Okay, I follow
that's
Glass.
him. Okay, you walk over. It's a pretty disgusting sight. You have crushed animals and riders all kind of one big ball of. Like, I'm not going to describe
I'd like to
it.
cast metal detector. No, I don't.
Use your imagination here because it's a horrible
yeah.
sight, and
Yes.
I really hate it.
Sunny's
That's why
very
I called
sick.
it a meatball.
Yes.
Glass is indifferent.
Yes.
Accurate.
To this
Okay.
meatball.
Okay.
Um,
It's going to take a pretty high investigation check to dig through this ball of meat to try and find anything on him.
Are you helping me, Sully?
Yes, absolutely.
Great, wonderful. I will investigate. 23.
You dig through. You find what looks to be a torso.
According to the trajectory of crushing, it was quite an impressive force, by the way. And then
Sarah's just like,
yeah,
haven't learned to
yes.
control it yet.
here.
You find 6 knives, like 6 daggers, and a coin purse with 5 gold
Nice.
in it.
Knives.
Each one of the knives have names inscribed on the handles.
Oh,
What are the names?
Would you like the names?
yes.
Bone
Please.
Shaver, Gleam, Grudge, Jabby, Pierce, and my favorite, Tickles.
Okay.
Yep. That's what he named his knives.
I thought there were going to be people he wanted to kill.
I know. We're like people he has killed. Nope.
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 Just
Just
He
Like-
had a
like
sense of
pets.
humor.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say he was a very special.
He thought he was funny.
he thought.
thought he was
well,
funny.
I mean, he was funny. For the moment I knew him.
Well, I mean,
He did have a
we
funny
did-
idea of what was going to happen there.
we did name a walking coffee machine grinder.
We did.
Yeah. And half of your party rides around in a rickshaw and a bright Carmichael 5000.
The duality of life. If only he'd gone down a different road, he could have ended up like us.
That poor man. No real choices in life at that point.
See, it all started with a
I will
sub-4
present
raccoon.
the blood-soaked knives and coin purse to Sully. I have found this.
Heyo looks
Oh.
over, is like, "You found something in that mess? Better you
We're
than
pretty-
me.
We're pretty good at looking for shit.
I can tell. That's half of being an adventurer. Killing shit and
Yeah.
finding shit.
Yeah,
I
Do you
mean,
want
that's pretty simplistic. What?
that's fair.
They all
Okay.
have
Do you want-
names.
And showing that shit off.
Do you want
Oh.
any of these glass?
Let's see. Glass. Yes, Glass would like a knife because Glass is actually not terrible with knives.
Which knife does Glass want?
Hmm. I don't think Tickles is Glass's style.
Aw.
I'm thinking, I know, it's as much as I love Tickles, I feel like Glass needs either like Bone Shaver, Grudge, or Gleam.
I feel like Grudge is pretty fitting for
Grudge.
Glass Cannon because nobody gets to run away.
She hates it when they run away. Yes,
Yeah.
Grudge. She'll take Grudge.
Okay.
Just stand and die.
AO leans in. It's like, can I get one of those? Yeah. That.
Yes.
mean-
Tell me the names again?
It was my guy that
Here.
squished him. I mean,
Yeah,
he went
yeah,
way
what-
above and beyond what I would have told
Here,
him. to
I'll
do.
post them in the chat.
Oh,
Or-
it's,
okay, chat. Boop.
It's Bone Shaver, Gleam, Grudge, Jabby, Pierce, and Tickles.
I have Grudge.
And Grudge is gone.
I will take Bone Shaver and Gleam, and then I will give the other 3. No, I want Bone Shaver.
And
Oh,
Tickles.
no, Grudge is gone. Okay. Yeah, no, I want Bone Shaver and Gleam, and then I will give Jabby, Pierce, and Tickles, all 3 of them to AO.
Okay, she takes him. She looks at him and puts one in her belt and
Which
kind of
one?
covers it.
Is it Tickles?
Give me perception check.
I want to see which one.
Yeah, I want to see.
If you want to
Perception.
see, give me perception.
17.
Oh yeah, it's
20.
Tickles.
It's Tickles.
It's Tickles.
Nice.
Nice.
She's kind of chuckling. It's the only amount of levity you've seen AO have. She finds it kind of funny.
I like it.
Yeah.
Bone Shaver.
Yeah, I'm running notes too. Boop. Well, what should we do with this last one?
Oh, I gave all 3 of them to AO, so.
No, the guy, the bandit.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
that's not
the
dead.
last one.
Yeah, no, like I was like,
yeah.
I think she means the guy on the ground is bleeding out.
Oh,
Should we?
I don't fucking care.
I think we should probably at least help him and let him go.
Why?
Why? He tried to rob us.
Well, it's the right thing to do. He's no longer a threat to us, right?
Until he, starts up a new gang and tries to do the same fucking thing
Well,
all
I
over
promise I'm
again.
not going to do that. I promise.
See?
Like-
And what if-
Insight check.
I'm insight
what
too.
if he becomes a
Okay.
warning
Insight,
for other
17.
bandits not to mess with us?
18.
Maybe he's had some dreams of maybe being a bandit leader at some point because it was always about money and the bandit leader is
Mhm.
always the one that had money. But he just saw his boss get turned into a meatball.
Get wrecked.
Heads pop.
He's reevaluating his life choices at this point.
You want to
bleeding
go
out.
home and rethink your life.
Come on, let little Doc Sonny heal him up.
Okay, I mean, if you go ahead. I was just like, I don't see why, but I mean, you guys are the Festival of Merit Champions.
By votes, we heal him.
You hear
What?
Maggie. Maggie comes walking
Pin
over.
drop.
Maggie comes walking over, dragging one. She goes, "This one alive too," and she picks him up by his ankle. The guy is like half of the ribs are crushed. He's having
Oh.
problems breathing.
Sonny's gonna cure wounds. That poor man.
He's-
Oh
this
no.
one- this one live.
Oh.
I was gonna finish him off with a mind sliver just to put him out of his misery, because
Alright,
at that
well,
point, that's
Okay.
pretty rough.
Now there's 2 to tell the story.
2 to tell the story? Or 2 to start the
Sonny's
gang?
gonna cure wounds, both of them. So, gonna heal him.
Okay.
benevolent
Tell me what your
heroes.
damage is. I mean, your healing on that
For
is.
the cure wounds. Okay. Here's your damage. 9 damage of health.
I mean,
for the first one.
Okay,
Yeah,
9. Okay.
And 11 for the second.
Oh, well, good God! You see, both of them are instantly fine, like perfectly fine, like 100%. They'll like
Are they,
literally
like-
go from. Yes.
So, no, go ahead.
No, they go from instant, like on the death's door to like they're
Full
still
health.
bloody. They're still like covered in
They're like, "I'm
refuse
hungry."
and their own soil, but they're healed.
So-
Like the guys, you could literally see the guy's ribs pop out and his breathing get like steady again.
Sonny's gonna fuck with one of them, and after healing him, he's gonna lean into him and go, "Now, I made you better. I can make you worse all over again."
You seem
He's
like
trying to
back
be all
away from
tough and dangerous, but
Give me an intimidation check
Wait,
with
that's-
advantage.
I was gonna
That sounds
intimidate as
pretty
well.
intimidating.
You also still have a D6 Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, and you have a D6
FYI.
Bardic-
yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
Just
add that.
FYI.
Yeah, no, let me add that.
I mean, that's as intimidating I've ever seen a Sonny be.
he thought it'd be like cool and like metal to do that. Okay, it's an 8.
It's
Okay.
an 8. Oh,
All right,
an 8.
with
Well,
advantage?
Yeah,
You
with
said you had advantage.
oh, with advantage.
With advantage,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
He's
Intimidation.
surrounded by the bodies of his friends. You get advantage on this one.
Okay, well there we go. 17.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
17.
Dirty
You see,
20.
the guy literally is backing away, like afraid. He's like, yeah, I'm never. I'm gonna go back to the Emerald Grotto. I'm He's just scrabbling away, and literally just starts running in the
Glass
opposite
wants
direction.
to go to the other one who's been healed. Says, if you ever resort to a life of banditry again, I will find you.
Yeah, this is the one that Maggie's holding.
Uh-huh.
Hasn't put him down yet.
Yeah,
And,
like face level.
like
Just
he's upside
rotates him
down.
to me.
Yeah, he's just like holding his face upside down towards you. He's like, I spit out a little blood because his lungs are healed. He's like, I just don't kill me, please.
Do not become a bandit again.
I'm
And
not a
we
bandit now. Sure. Can I? And it's like put him down, Maggie. These guys are nice. It's okay. Just go.
Maggie
This is the
crush.
only thing that's going to save our reputation is like occasional strategic
Occasional acts of
kindness.
Maggie just kind of like tosses him. Like it's not even, like this is a full size. He's like a 5'6", underweight human, but just sort of tosses him, and he like lands in a pile of arms and legs, and then he just gets
I'll
up and
give him-
runs.
I'll give him the bag of half-filled rice that I picked up off the ground because they said they were hungry.
Oh God, they don't stop. They're just running.
With a bag of rice.
All right, so you guys are back on the road, surrounded by the refuse of your battle, and in the distance, you see 2 humans running
So
the
he's
opposite
like,
direction.
see? That wasn't so bad. That would be fine.
You wanted to pay them.
Well, yeah, I thought it was an honest toll.
We
It
no
was
no
not.
no. That was the shakedown. We don't ever pay shakedowns.
What's
We
the
don't ever pay
shakedown?
tolls. We're heroes.
That
Heroes get by
Well.
free.
Wait. What's a shakedown?
That's-
Is that where you shake?
that's where people try to con you out of money or anything
Oh.
for that matter. It doesn't necessarily have to be money.
Oh,
He's being
Deceitful.
serious. Like
this
Ao
is-
leans into Sully. He's like, he's being
Yeah.
serious.
He's a
Yeah,
new
this is his
adventurer.
I'm
new
very
adventure.
sheltered. Yeah.
This is his first time out, like doing adventuring shit. So we had to teach him some things. So.
You guys gotta get the full gamut here. Like,
Yeah.
what is that weird guy, the dead one, doing with all the bodies?
Yeah,
And
we
you
really
see-
I was
you
gonna
see
say, I
Keebler
think
over
Keebler
at-
was
At the meatball, literally doing
Oh.
stuff. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
no.
fine. This is
Daryl
great.
is
I
dragging
found
like the
guys.
most intact one back to the rickshaw.
Yeah, they're grabbing pieces, and he's like that leg over there is wonderful. I would like that. That is a perfect specimen. Grab that one. And, oh, don't mind me. I'll be.
We
like,
do not ask questions about what
We
Kubler
really
is
don't.
doing.
Look, just disconnect the rickshaw. Daryl and I are going to be a few minutes, okay? You guys go ahead. Go ahead. Have a wonderful day. Eat something. Have a wonderful. This was a great adventure for us today. Look at all the dead people around us that are salvageable. It's wonderful.
Just animate the meatball.
Just animate the meatball.
Please don't.
Our
We have our
amalgamation.
own amalgamation. Please no.
Just takes all the arms and goes, I've heard this was done before.
Yes.
Like a weird floral arrangement, but of arms.
You just see Daryl walking back with like legs and arms under,
Jesus Christ.
So Ayo's just like, I think I want to go. I'm getting a little sick by all. You guys
Yep.
don't mind. I don't mind your buddy, but I don't want to see what he's doing.
Oh, neither do we. We're moving
Oh.
too.
Okay,
I
cool.
mean,
I'm
normally he rides
indifferent.
him back.
Okay,
Full of
great.
decay.
Yeah, I'm going to get my group on the road. If you guys want to follow, that's I'm. She whistles and puts her, and everybody just falls in, like starts doing the like jumping in the wagon, cleaning things up, and they're gone. Like
Damn.
they are a well-oiled machine of adventuring.
I'm gonna
Meanwhile,
walk
we're
my
just
new
barely
horse
scraping by.
alongside of our wagon and
Oh.
Sully.
So you did get a horse.
Yes,
She did.
I have not named them yet.
Oh, okay, here. And I'm gonna put like a handful of sugar cubes in Glass Cannon's hand. It's a treat. Don't give it to them every single day. But it's like a reward system. So
Put
like when
them
they
in my
do well.
backpack and pull out one and give one to the horse now.
It devours it quickly. Like it's very, very hungry.
then-
it's hungry. Oh yeah, because they haven't really been eating.
Yeah.
So
If you look it
should
over,
probably
like
feed
you
it.
can kind of see its ribs. They're not
Aw.
completely prominent, but you can tell this is an
Enough.
underfed horse.
Poor baby. You might want to. We've got that feed in the back. You might want to give it something before we go, because
All right.
I mean,
Yeah.
we probably have some extra feed. I'm sure there's been a few days where my horses have just completely skipped meals.
No, we've been taking care of them.
No, everybody's been taking care of your horses, just not you.
Give a snack while everyone else is getting ready, and then we'll
Just put
go
a feed
off.
bag over its nose
Yeah,
and just
and then- and walk
it.
Yeah.
All right, so you're back on the road. Nothing crazy happens. You guys have any conversations you want to have? Everybody in the other wagon is looking at Galceriad a little side eye because of the, and he's just kind of looking at his hands like calculations were this much force, and then this. He's mumbling to himself because he feels like he overdid it a little bit, and he's a little surprised
Glass
by his
is
power.
Very impressed and wants to speak with him later. Like, could you perhaps explain to me the type of magic? I would like to learn that type of ability.
Could you do it, but in the opposite direction?
explosive outward force.
Yeah. No, no, it's about a gravity well. An explosion is that.
Fascinating.
That's the
What the hell
rapid.
is gravity?
Let me show you. Jump
Alright.
out of your wagon.
They're gone, aren't they?
We can't.
What do you want? What do you want to do with my wagon?
No, you just jump out of your wagon.
Just looks at him skeptically, and hops out.
Okay. The reason why you didn't continue going into the sky and you fell back to the ground is because gravity pulled you down. That's gravity.
Gravity pulled me down.
Yes.
Yes.
Gravity pulled them into the ball. However, a little more force than I expected.
Well, why did you gravity pull me up?
Doesn't work that way. Gravity is about a single point. You have to increase the pressure.
Generally in a
it
downward
starts-
direction.
But not necessarily. If I place this particular spell in a spot in space, if I may pick a point.
Without
it
the
will pull
effects of magic, it's just generally a
everything.
downward
So-
direction.
Right. This is, you create, and it starts going into it. You just create like a singularity of a certain size in the center, and everything in a radius gets pulled into it and causes damage. Just going on and on and on and on and on, just droning.
Listening.
You just started a 3-hour conversation that everybody else falls asleep for.
Glass is going to listen intently to the entire thing.
Yes.
But do that, but the opposite.
Cannot do the opposite of that. That's the point I'm trying to explain. It only goes gravity pulls, explosions. Never
He reached that
mind.
point in the lecture 27.8 minutes in.
Look, you can't explain gravity to a goblin who loves explosions.
Just do the magic backwards or something.
Can you unfire a gun?
Yes. I just haven't done it before.
Do it now. I want you to fire a gun and then have the bullet return to the barrel.
Okay. I need time. I'll work on a system for this.
It's gonna be like a little net. It's gonna break your gun.
I look forward to watching this explode in your hand. It'll be so much fun. All right, so you make camp later that evening. Conversations have been had. People have gotten extra naps and short rests because of the boring nature of the gravitational magic discussion. It's the last night on the road before Bazzoxan. Long way in the distance. As the night falls, you see strange lights on the horizon in the direction. They're not too bright, but it's not often you see purples and greens and pinks and reds, just kind of like an aurora almost, just at the edge of the horizon. And you know that is probably the Betrayer's Rise. and the effects that have kept it a dangerous place for however long it's been there, that hundreds and hundreds of years.
Ooh.
Cool.
We can see it, and how far away are we?
You guys are a day's ride.
Okay, that's a pretty big tower.
Approximately maybe less than 20 miles away would be about where you're at the pace you've been going. So.
Oh.
Yes.
We're almost there. Just kind of slowly pull ahead.
They're wagging in the front.
We're at camp.
We're
Yeah.
camping for the evening.
Well, I pull to the front of the camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we know he doesn't leave the road. So usually he's in the back.
That's true. That
so
is
he
true.
just pulls to the front. Yeah.
Ao's group begins putting together their camp, like their tents, their fire kit. Like they're already cooking. Like one person's already got a fire going, they're cooking, and the tents are being put up.
I'll help Sully with her tent.
The horses are being fed. Everything is being taken care of.
Mhm.
Galceriad is still trying to figure out his spell.
Oh.
Sully's not gonna put up a tent tonight.
Okay, then I'm gonna brush my unnamed horse.
Okay, unnamed horse gets brushed.
Yeah, and feed.
And now this horse has full tackle and everything on it. Like
Nice.
you have a saddle,
Free
a
gear.
blanket. It actually has a bedroll on the back. And like 1 day of survival rations. What
You
about the
are
rest of
a
you?
good horse. Now that you are not a bandit horse.
Snaggle.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, Sully. He was making funny faces, and I was worried.
I'm just thinking of what I'm going to do to win this race.
That's what I'm worried about.
Does Sully feel like it is safe to travel alone from our spot to the city?
No,
Fuck. Okay.
it's
Never
possible.
You don't
But
have to go
safe.
alone.
Safe is not a word you would use about traveling the barbed wastes at all. It is, it is not a safe place. It is safer than the area that you were going to because it's more traveled. And and Bazzoxan tries to keep most of the demons focused on them instead of wandering. But
Right.
literally, the Betrayer's Rise is the font of all evil in this area and is gushing crap out constantly, and things
Oh.
get through.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind then.
Yeah. I mean, Sully may think she can make it.
No, because I'm familiar with Bazzoxan, so she would know that.
Okay. All right. Anything else for
Sully's-
the evening?
Sully's gonna wake up very early in the morning, like probably before the other party, and get Glass ready to go, and she will annoy Sunny and Snag to go as well.
Snaggle's awake, apparently.
Just
Oh.
tap Grinder, tell Grinder to wake us all up.
Yeah.
Let's do our coffee alarm clock.
So
Like-
I'm awake, sipping some coffee. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So how early? How early are you guys waking up?
like an hour or two before they normally get up.
Okay. They get up pretty early because they bed down pretty early. I would like, just for fun here, Constitution saving throws to see how well you handle the short night's rest going into the day. How tired are you?
Well, that's
I'm
7
being
for me.
lenient. A 7?
7 for me. Yeah.
Okay. Little tired. Snags?
Perfectly fine.
What'd you
with
roll?
a 7.
Okay, 7 as well.
Mm.
Glass, you don't have to because you don't sleep.
I don't sleep.
Grinder's fun. Sunny.
18.
Oh, Sunny is infused with caffeine. He wakes up.
Infused with the power of caffeine.
Literally, Grinder has been pouring a little caffeine into his mouth at night, just getting him ready to wake up.
I will say this though, he's gonna crash at some point. It's gonna happen.
Oh, it will happen. It will happen. Okay, so Sully and Snags, you guys are awake, but I won't say you were exhausted, but you will have disadvantage for the most part this morning on ability rolls.
Okay. And as,
All right.
as soon as everybody's awake, Solia's going to get us moving.
Okay. You guys leave, and it wakes up the other group
Already had.
because the Carmichael 5000 is a noise machine,
It's not quiet.
especially when the hydraulics are operating
Mhm.
and the spinners are spinning.
I activate the knots.
So you whip the horses to get moving.
Go nitro, go glycerin. Whoosh.
Yep.
I mean, if
Okay.
I mean, if that's what the way you want to put it.
Okay. All right. So you guys are off. Are you going a quick speed?
What? Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Not a normal travel pace, but a fast travel pace.
Well, the Carmichael's
Yeah.
going the quick speed.
Okay. All right. So disadvantage on perception checks and things like
Who
that
needs
as you ride
those?
into town.
No,
okay.
no one needs that. No one
Okay.
needs-
Oh no one needs that at all.
They need to be looking at us. We don't need to be looking at them.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. So, you guys make a quick pace. The horses are galloping. The Carmichael 5000 is doing its best to stay on the road because it is not meant to go at this speed. Sonny, you and Grinder are being rattled to near death there. How is Glass Cannon keeping up at this fast pace?
Of course.
Oh, you have a horse.
I
That's
do have a
right.
horse now. I guess I ride my horse today.
A horse that has been
That's
fed.
Gonna say, if you guys ever want to ride on this, I'll make you harnesses.
No, thank you.
I could ride on the Carmichael today.
You also notice that
If
the
my
Keebler
horse
elf-
looks upset that I am riding on it, I will swap to a different
Keebler
vehicle.
Kubler was not there this morning.
Yeah.
He'll catch up. It's probably all the extra weight from the corpses slowing
Dead
Daryl
bodies.
down.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All the rituals and things, it's difficult to, raise the dead and get moving early in the morning, when
The
you're
only
dead
thing he really has
yourself.
to worry about is carrion feeders, honestly.
Screech in the distance.
Yeah.
All right, so you're making your way. You're going quick. You have no sight of your companions anymore after that point. They are in the dust. They are not ready. They aren't willing to travel fast because they know what they're getting into. Unlike some of you. All right, I need disadvantage perception checks for things around you as you ride towards Bazozan.
Certainly.
And I also need a D100 from one of you, please.
Ooh.
I can roll that unless somebody else wants to.
You can roll it if you
Okay,
want.
I will roll that. So the D100 is
Mhm.
a 61.
61, okay.
My perception check, I rolled a natural 20 and a 2. So
And a
it's
2.
Oh,
Okay,
8.
okay. Sonny, what's your perception check today? Disadvantaged. Sonny?
That's
Sorry,
Michael.
say again.
What is your disadvantaged perception check? Disadvantaged perception check.
Disadvantage perception.
Because
okay.
you guys are running very quickly, so it's harder to pay attention to the things around you.
Got it. Oh, it's hard. It's 11.
Oh, 11. That's better than most everybody else's.
Yep.
Almost. All right, great.
Almost.
So you don't notice much
Best.
until you hear a screech.
Oh.
As one of these big birds, kind of like one of those big demonic kind of
Love it.
flying
I was gonna say it's
Things
that
go
scenario all over again.
rocks flies down low, and you see like you guys are getting closer and closer to Bazza, and you see it screeching, and it's like making a dive, and then you just see this bolt come from the city, arching over, and just take it out of the sky,
nice.
Nice.
and you don't hear
Very
anything
nice.
else.
There's no like thunder crack.
I was
Nope.
expecting that to happen.
What?
Like things like that just gonna happen for us.
All right. So within 20 minutes, you guys start seeing the betrayers rise. Right. So jutting from the rusty orange mountains of eastern Jorhas are tall spires of black stone that have risen above the horizon. This is the betrayers' rise, a foul fortress from times long past. Beneath the spires, a vast gate blocks all entry to the military outpost of Bazozan, which sits in the shadow of the betrayers' rise. Crumbling and desolate structures huddle between iron watchtowers and soldiers of the Aurora Watch patrol the tops of the walls and the massive gate ahead of you. As you approach, a guard on the wall barks out, "Identify!"
Hello.
Of course.
Hey,
Of course.
we're the Java crew. We won the Festival of Merit. We're here for the all call for help with the temple.
What do you mean? It's a Carmichael 5000.
I don't think that's what they're after, Snaggle.
There's
That's-
still, a couple more climb the top of the or walk out
They're
there.
like,
They all
wait,
have
a
their
Carmichael
weapons.
5000 here? I want to see.
Yeah,
that.
I've never seen a Carmichael.
Who are you again?
The Java crew. We won the Festival of Merit. We're here to help with the all call with the temple.
We're adventurers.
I am
No.
called Glass Cannon.
You're adventurers. Open the gate. The gate starts swinging open slowly, and you are waved in as he goes. We can really use you now
That's
more than
what I
ever.
said.
As you go through, you hear the gate
That's
close
what I
behind
said.
you,
Solly's so salty.
Don't worry, the heroes have
Fucking said.
arrived.
and you have arrived in the crumbling town of Bazozan.
How many people are actually looking at the Carmichael?
We made
Pretty much
it.
everyone is looking at the Carmichael. I get to
Oh,
show you
God.
something. Actually, where's
Oh,
my? Here we go.
On the map? Page?
No. This is gonna pop up. It's just a picture of the gates of
Oh.
Bazozan.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yo,
Oh,
that's pretty fucking cool.
That's wicked.
Yeah, that's the gate you just rode through.
Dang.
Damn, that's wild.
That's
I got
the
some-
place.
I got some serious scale going on. Like, so scaling the sizing. Like, wow.
Like you see those little itty bitty people by the door. Like,
Yeah,
holy
that's what I was
shit.
looking
Yeah.
at. As like,
Yeah.
damn, that's
Yeah.
huge.
no wonder they couldn't hear you from the top of the wall.
Right. Just vomited my voice up.
All right.
Basically.
As you guys get inside the gate, you see that the town is really crumbling. There are some well-built buildings that are still being taken care of, but it looks like this place is in a constant state of war. There are buildings that are burnt out. There are buildings that are being repaired. There are buildings that are crumbling that seem to have been forgotten. And then there are buildings that are look to be part of the military foundation of the city that are, well, they've got a good coat of paint on them. That's about the best you can say for it. From around one corner, from one of the doors on the tower that leads to the front gate you just came through, 2 Aurora Watch guards come through. So, you said you're Festival of Merit winners? That just
Yeah.
happened like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah,
Yes.
we came right here.
All right. Are you guys skilled fighters, or was that more luck? I mean, be
Skilled.
honest, because...
Luck.
Okay, I like your
First-
honesty.
There's a
Not worth-
Twitch to Glass Cannon. Skill.
Okay.
We also make a mean coffee.
Yes.
All right, that's going to have absolutely no use for us here. Okay, great. All right, so I need you to head towards the barracks over there. He's pointing to a building that looks like it's got a fresh coat of paint on it, kind of thing. It's well repaired. He goes, report in there. Commander Thelis will see you. We'll get you assigned some jobs here. We'll get you get you a place in the barracks so you can rest if you need to. Just be aware. The Rise has been active this entire time. It has been spitting shit out constantly.
Since, for how long?
2 weeks maybe. A
I
little
look
less than
at
2
Sully,
weeks.
like, that's about how long we've been traveling.
It's been rough. It's they're active. There are active periods. There are slow periods. We are in an active period right now. Any sort of demonic creature could spout out through there, and we are literally the front and back gate to this place. You guys came in the back gate. We are the front gate on that side, and then there is the Betrayer Rise and every demonic horror that has ever been created by the Betrayers coming out when they can. And I hope you weren't looking for a vacation.
Definitely not.
All right. well,
Sonny starts reconsidering his adventuring career probably for like the 50th time.
all right. You guys start heading that way, and we'll send a word to Thelis that you're coming.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'll meet you guys there.
You sure?
Yeah.
Would you like me to accompany you?
No, that's okay. I'll just meet you.
Are you certain?
Yeah, I'm sure. Thanks, though, Glass.
Okay.
Okay.
Onward.
So you guys start heading towards the barracks, which is up against the gate, the far gate, through the main, thoroughfare. It's kind of like if it was a normal town, there would probably be a fountain and a statue in the middle, but it's just kind of like a crumbling mess with roads to circle around it. So you guys head that direction with the Carmichael 5000. One of the Aurora watch guards goes with you. Sully, what are you doing?
I am going to dig in my bag and pull out my map of Bazozan that was given to me by Bip, and I will follow it to Bip's house.
Okay. You head in the direction of where you think it is. You get, a guard points you in the direction. The house that the address is associated with is a burnout hole. The roof has fallen in. It is charred. There are scrapes and blood splattered against the wall. And there is nothing. Looks like no one has lived there in a little while.
Is there a guard nearby?
Not at this moment. This is kind of like almost an abandoned area.
Okay, I'm gonna go find a guard.
Okay. As you turn, you hear hey, you made it. And you see a brown, black, and white Paragon dressed in simple clothes, come kind of like, not really hopping, but kind of moving quickly from around the corner. It's like, I heard there were strangers here, but, I didn't think it was you already.
Hey, yeah, I'm gonna hop off Macchiato, and I don't think Bip has never seen me like this.
Yeah, he's like...
So he probably recognizes me, but...
He knows your voice.
Yeah.
And he's like, so,
Yeah, it's a long story.
Okay. You always have the best stories. I'm
try.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna... I'd say we'd get a beer, but the tavern was destroyed yesterday.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry. It's not exactly a vacation here. I'm really considering moving to Jigao. This has not been a fun time for me.
Yeah, no.
My commission's over soon, so...
How's your sister? She doing better?
I mean, is anyone doing any better these days?
Especially here, yeah. Well, I'm glad you're... I mean, I saw the house and I was kind of worried, so I'm glad you're not,
This is the 4th time since I've been here that this has happened. Don't worry about it. That's not my blood, so I'm not.
Okay. Good. I'm really glad you're okay, and I'm gonna, if he will let me, I'm gonna hug him.
Yeah, he's a little. It's just like people hugging the bunny is never. It's a thing a lot of people do, but he kind of like an instinctive pulls away, kind of, and then remembers. This is his friend, and he lets you get a hug.
Yeah. I brought some friends. We some crazy shit has happened.
You made friends? Like
I made
outside of the...
I made one friend, and they kind of came with 3 other people, so that kind of happened. But
oh, that's normal. Okay.
Yeah.
Like college, you and I hang out, and like we had to tag along.
All the others, yeah, we had Rio and
the pain of the cool kids,
Oh my god, right? Like they just don't leave us alone. No. Can we? Is there somewhere we can talk and I can tell you that story?
I mean, like right here. I mean, no one comes over here since everything burnt down. So.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. And I will go into my story and I will explain it to Bip.
Okay, so Bip, the brown, black, and white bunny, here's all Harangon. Sorry, don't want to be dismissive of an entire ancestry of rabbit people, but he's a bunny, and
I'll give like the watered down version. Like this happened, so I moved to where you met me, and that's why you know me as this person. And then because I left searching for my brother, I'm doing this to
Right.
because my dad wanted me to, kind of thing. So
And he is
watered
just
down.
like, yeah. What the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, it's really fucked up. I
You
know.
made that choice. Okay, that was not one I
Yeah.
expected.
Yeah.
And what this? Okay, Torblexer the Blackwing Death is a rabbit.
It's a bunny. Yeah, it's like just like he's like a super cute little black bunny.
I don't know if I should be proud of that or if I should be like, I feel like he's appropriating my entire people.
I don't know. I don't know if he's like cursed, so like it's kind of like a
Are you
tragic
sure?
situation,
I mean, 'cause
or
dragons
I don't know.
turn into what
I
they
don't
want
know.
to.
I have no idea.
I mean, was it
Like,
just lying? Was it just a bunny with a complex?
It could be. That was my thought. I felt no dragonyism from him, so.
Okay, well, I mean, it's just strange. I mean, it's a whole thing. Torblexor, the Blackwing Death.
The Blackwing Death, and every time you say the dragon's name, you have to say the whole thing. Torblexor, Blackwing Death. You can't just say Torblexor.
No,
like,
because you had to say the Blackwing Death. It just has to go.
Exactly.
It does flow. I mean, as names go, as evil
it flows.
creature names, that's like
Black
a really
dragon
cool
names.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really,
No.
really cool.
I mean, Torblexor sounds like a bad, I don't know.
Badass.
Well, I mean, it kind of sounds like something. One of the
Kind of
guys.
sounds like a plague. Yeah.
Like a food vendor at in Jagawa selling you like some, weird
Knockoff
made up food.
potions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perplexer, if it lasts for more than 4 hours, call your doctor or physicist or something.
Go see your cleric. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This is weird. Okay, well,
But yeah. So
here, let me catch you up on my story. And he starts telling you about everything,
Yeah.
catching up with his sister and all. And then we will flip back to everyone else as that conversation goes on, and the secrets are passed between friends and the shadow of a burnt out building. So, you guys arrive at the barracks, and as you're getting out, the Carmichael 5000 and the Aurora Watch Guard is pointing. It's like, okay, so Commander Thelis is up through there. You just go into the barracks, go turn left, take the stairs up, turn to the right. He's got the room with you can't miss it. It's the one with the big plaque on the side and the big Zorhasian symbol on the front. You can't miss it. It's very easy to see. He's quite an imposing person. Alarms start going off. Horns are blowing.
Maybe we get to see that cool new lightning attack again.
Does that mean dinner time?
It's like, no, that's an attack.
Damn.
Can you guys do that cool
Where is
bolt
the
of
enemy?
lightning thing?
He goes, we don't hear the call out. These are okay. That alarm at the front gate. That alarm is the side gate. That alarm is the far tower, and that alarm is the one right behind us.
So do we need to split up, or?
And as he's about to like point you in a direction, from around the corner of a crumbling building that you passed, 5 twitching, skinless masses of blinking eyes and slavering mouths wriggle into view. One of them is shredding the flesh of a hapless soldier in 3 of its amorphous maws. Trumpets continue to blare alarm, and several Aurora Watch soldiers hurry into the streets. One of them, a male drow, pauses to address you. Newcomers? Adventurers?
Yes.
No time for introductions. Draw your weapons or get to
Heroes.
safety. Find me here later.
Boom.
All right. So
I just fire.
So he calls you to battle. Horns are blowing. Creepy creatures are attacking. Sully, you're hearing the same thing as well, but in just a different aspect of the part of the city.
Kubler's with us, right?
Kubler has not arrived yet.
Oh,
Okay.
he's behind.
Okay, just checking.
All those
just checking.
bodies weighing him down. Daryl's having
Or
That's what I-
next week,
no,
or
that's what I
next
was
week he
thinking.
will just happen to arrive in the nick of time. I don't know. We'll have to see. But right now, we're going to end it there on this little scene with these. And I actually have a picture for you, so you could actually see.
Oh.
I've got several
Yes,
pictures
please.
today. Let's see. Here we go.
I like pictures.
There you go. This is what you see attacking.
Oh, gibbering
Oh, wow.
mouthers.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's
yeah.
what you get introduced to. So
Fun.
congratulations, you're fighting demons and you're level 5. Congratulations.
Woo.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Are gibbering members immune to stun?
They are today.
Damn!
I don't know. Well, I'll take a look at it.
I'm just saying this fight's gonna go one way or the other.
You know what? Let me see. Are they
I
immune to
think
stun?
they're only
Let's
immune
see.
to prone because they're like a blob. Can't make a blob prone.
Can you stun a blob? I don't know.
No, yeah, condition immunities are only prone, so you can stun a blob.
I've thrown a lot of gibbering mathers at y'all before, so.
All right, so that was fun. We finally got to Bazzoxan. We met a new friend, a little bunny rabbit friend. We almost got a hint at some stories from Sully, which has been a long time coming. Yes, you guys get to find out that Bazzoxan is not a vacation spot at all. It's kind of crazy.
I don't know. Glass might think it's kind of a vacation spot.
Well, maybe. But I'm going to pass. I'm going to go ahead and say my piece real quick before I pass it over to Lindy. I'm Deception Check. I run Mondays, and I have fun because we get to do this fun stuff, and we get to throw gibbering mouthers at people and drive around in Carmichael 5000s, and who knows what happens. I get to, use knives that are given to me by players, and I get to give them knives back so they can use it against me. It's so much fun. And so, thank you for watching tonight. While I've been trying to run these guys through the game, we're in Bazzoxan, and I'm excited. Favorite part of the night was probably the reaction to this big squishing. That was fun. I love how Glass and Sully went and dug into the corpses and got their stuff out of it because, hey, loot goblins, we have to have our loot. I like
those
how
knives rust in the desert. They're not fulfilling their purpose.
I love how Snaggle had to get to Bazzoxan first. And I like how Sunny was ready to pay the toll. That was beautiful. I'm gonna pay the tax because infrastructure is important, and we need to make sure these roads are better. And they're lying. Okay, great, that's fine. We'll kill them. He's really become flexible in his thought processes now on the road. It's been great.
Gotta grow,
You need to be flexible with Snaggle around.
That's true. You can catch me here on Mondays, Tuesdays, every other Tuesday, which I don't believe we're playing this week. Okay, so it'd be the next Tuesday, and soon Aliens coming back sometime. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This was a lot of fun. Thank you, everyone. Pass it on to Lindy.
Thank you. We're gonna finish going around and say who we are, where we can find you, and your favorite moments. Sully, how was tonight for you?
Tonight was a blast. I had a lot of fun. I'm glad we're finally in Bazzoxan. It's going to be very interesting. You can find me here on Mondays and Tuesdays. I play solely here on Mondays, and then Tuesdays, every other Tuesday, I gate master our Stargate Flames of Hope campaign. And last week, shit happened, so I did not DM. I do apologize. But next week, we are going to some ruins that we'll have some secrets, and it'll be great. It'll be a lot of fun. And then occasionally on Saturdays when we play Aliens, I play a replicant who is learning some stuff about her and came to some realizations that are kind of terrifying. My favorite part, I really enjoyed Sully and Glass, just kind of like, and also Snag, and just all of us really just kind of exploding people's heads and being like, look, dude, you really fucked up. Like, you shouldn't have done this, kind of thing.
That head pop was solid.
Yeah, very solid. Loved it. It felt very like hero moment, but bad. If that makes sense. And I'm very excited for next week. I'm very excited to fight some demons. Should be fun.
Should be fun indeed. Someone who I know is ready to fight demons is Snaggletooth Blastcap. How was tonight for you?
Very good, very good. Yes, I'm D20 Coup de Grace. You can find me here playing Mondays every other Tuesday, and a lot of times playing some GTA on my channel. Let's see, favorite part. I think it was when I threw the rice bag. I totally didn't mean to crit him. I really just kind of meant to miss with it. But yeah, we'll see what the repercussions of that. Thank you, and have a good night, guys.
Thank you. And last, besides for me, not least, Sunny, how was tonight for you?
It was good. I'm dropping, but I enjoyed listening to the stories and the fun excitement that we had exploring this new place and finally making it through the roads to the new place. And I really liked the cinematic combat stuff that was going on with the guys who basically felt almost in my brain just because I'm weird this way. It was almost akin to Robin Hood Men in Tights with we don't got no tolls if we ain't got no rolls, that whole like spiel. And all of a sudden we're just popping heads. So I don't know, to me it was really funny. But cinematic, it was cool. So yeah, anyways, thanks everybody for watching, and we'll be back on our next game.
Yes, thank you very much. My favorite moments tonight involved... Gosh, I had like a bunch of them lined up, and now my head went... So, you know, I liked that we're at the city. That's gonna be fun. It might be like a vacation spot for murder bots. We don't know yet. Demons don't tend to run away from you when you're fighting them, which Glass appreciates about demons. I like that we converted 2 bandits away from a life of crime, hopefully, with intimidation and a bag of rice. Half a bag of rice.
It's amazing how that works wonders.
Yeah, you know? Shut up, be good, here's some food. Run to the Emerald Grotto. Behave yourselves. So I thought that was fun. Our group has such a duality. We're like, murder, murder. Definitely those poor bandits they knew not what they got into, and heads were popping. For a moment, I felt like we were watching that scene from Kingsman with all the heads just exploding. And then the meatball, and just, it was entertaining for me, and I very much enjoyed that. But horrific for the bandits, I'm sure. And hopefully enough to make them turn around their lives, go home and rethink their lives. Yeah, so I just thought that was kind of an epic combat. Probably way more epic than next week's gonna be. It's probably gonna be more of a slog for our lives, but, cause gibbering mouthers, not fun. But, you know, we're gonna have fun playing. So, find us next week here on the New Batch, and next Tuesday for Stargate Flames of Hope, and then, later this month for Aliens, fingers crossed. So until next time, have fun and play games.